got dropped off here. It was about a 25-minute cab ride from the airport to the resort. Lots of traffic. Let's see if I could cross here. My shuttle was $35, which isn't bad. Some people were asking for $50, but luckily I booked ahead of time and saved myself 15 bucks, which is always good in my book. Okay, let's go ahead and cross here. I am very early, so I'm hoping they let me check in early, but we'll see how this goes. I'm at the Hotel Rio Palace, which is not an expensive hotel, not a cheap hotel, but it caught my eye. It's adults only, so that's nice. And let's go ahead and check in and see what's going on. Be sure to like and subscribe, guys. Aquí. Okay, thank you.
Hola, bienvenidos.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. Ok, recuerde que es muy importante utilizar su mascarilla en el área del lobby, lo que es en la alberca o en la parte afuera para el siguiente es opcional.
Ok,
por favor.
Gracias. Ok, gracias. Okay, I'm off to my room. I was able to check in early. I'm here in Cancun, Mexico. I arrived at about 1, got through customs pretty quick. They checked me in. My room is ready, so let's go ahead and check this room out. They did change it. The room I originally had wasn't ready and they gave me another one, so I took it. Room 804. 804 this way. Okay, here we go. Here we are. And already a phone call. Who could this be? Hello? Yes. Okay, sounds good. Yes, I'll swing by sometime today. All right, thank you. Bye-bye. They just called because I didn't get my Wi-Fi code, and I will need that later. But here's a room. So I originally had a, hold on, clean it off a bit. It's better. I originally had a 2-queen bedroom junior suite. At the time I just got that one because it was cheaper and I didn't care. I just need a queen bed and would have laid my luggage on somewhere else on the other bed. But upon check-in, that room wasn't ready and they said, do you want a room with a king bed? And I said, sure, why not? That works. So this is a room, nothing special. Again, I went with something pretty cheap. I have to check again how much I paid, but it wasn't a lot. It was probably about $140 a night. And again, it's all inclusive. It does not have a balcony. This resort is right on the beach, as you guys will see in the videos that I take down there once I get down to the pool. So I really won't spend a lot of time on a patio if I did have one, but a small basic room. You got your sofa here, king bed, plenty of space to put your clothes away. Got your TV there. This is just like a sitting spot, or I guess I'll be putting my luggage on here. I'm assuming this is a closet. Got your robes here, in-room safe. And hold on, I gotta stick my key in to get the power going. So if you haven't been to any resorts in Mexico or Latin American countries, they try to save power. Stick that in and then you can hit the lights. Bathroom, actually pretty decent size. Got your toilet, got a double sink there. Plenty of toiletries. Nice big shower, rain head shower. Not very bright. No tub, but no planting and baths. So because of COVID, normally these rooms are filled up with liquor like vodka, tequila, whiskey, blah, 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 that stuff. But because of COVID, obviously they're not doing that. We do have coffee, which again, I don't drink coffee. Mini fridge, and the mini fridge is stocked. Oh wow. I didn't think it was going to be with COVID. Pepsi, you can drink Pepsi, 7-Up, Diet Pepsi, Canada Dry. This I'm happy about, plenty of water. I don't want to be drinking any tap water here, and beer. And I'm sure if I run out, I doubt I'll run out, but I just call downstairs and refill it up. So again, a pretty simple room. I'll show around the resort a bit. It's right in the dead center of the hotel zone. I mean, right in the middle. So there's a lot going on down there. I don't plan to be down there a lot. I plan to spend my time at the resort, but I might venture out there at some point. Maybe get some snacks and stuff that they might not have here. Trying to recreate some memories here. Change some of my glasses, but what I noticed here, there's no AC control here. The AC I think just kicked on because I put the card in there. I normally like my room pretty cold, as my friends know, and I don't see a... Oh, wait. Never mind. Let's turn that bad boy down here. 18 Celsius. I don't know how much that is. What's 18 Celsius? Comment down below. So I'll catch you guys later, and I'll do some more video around the resort, around the pool, the restaurants, the buffets, and all that stuff, because it is different right now because of COVID, the gym and all that other stuff. So just stay tuned for that. So another nice thing as I get ready for the pool about this resort is one of my biggest concerns was that I needed to get a COVID test before I head back to the United States. Not being super familiar with the country, I didn't know how easy that was going to be. But I think all the, this one, and I'm assuming all the RIU hotels, because there's like 3 or 4 here in Cancun, provide you a free COVID test before you head out. So I have to go and schedule that right now before I go and start having too much fun. That way I get that test back in time before my flight on Wednesday. So that is a big perk and a nice kind of assures you that you don't have to worry about going out there and finding a clinic and getting a test and getting the right test to get back to the States and just to board your flight. So another big plus in case anyone is wondering about that. And I almost forgot my mask. You do have to have your mask on when you're not in a pool or eating. And I think when you're not on one of the chairs by the pool, but we'll find out right now, I guess, when you guys see more clips.
Beautiful day today. I mean, it's perfect weather. This is the main pool, I'm assuming. Pretty empty right now, so I'm gonna go over to that other pool. It's supposed to be a little bit busier. One of the nice things I like about this hotel is that everything's really close. I've been to resorts where the resort is just absolutely huge and I have to walk all over the place to get to my room, go to the restaurant, get to the pool, and this resort is very condensed and everything is walkable and within a 5-minute walk of a room, somewhere to eat, and the pool. And this is the party pool apparently. So you can hear the music going on. I have to talk a little bit louder, but this is the pool I'll probably be at the most. The other pool is the quiet pool, no bar there, and normally pretty empty. This pool has 2 bars, a pool bar, and then a poolside bar, and plenty of chairs all around the pool as we walk around here and check this whole spot out.
Hola, ¿aquí es el buffet?
Sí.
Sí, ok, gracias.
¿Adentro o afuera?
Adentro está bien. Hola.
So the buffet area looks to be all self-serve. I've heard rumors that some buffets at some resorts have the staff. They're serving you. This one you just serve yourself, grab your plate, and you go for it. So they do have other restaurants here at the resort, ones that are sit-down restaurants. You do have to make reservations for some, and some do have dress codes. I'll list them above here in different restaurants, but typically I normally eat at the buffet just because it's easy. I can go whenever I want. I can eat as much as I want. I mean, these other restaurants you could eat as much as you want as well, but it's more sit-down. You can have a waiter. There's more of a wait time, so definitely some spots to check out if you're here. You're going to be here for multiple days. The buffet here is pretty simple. The basic buffet. You got omelet station, meat carving station, breakfast foods, Mexican foods. They do have like a ton of fruit, a juice bar, salads, pastries. So I mean, you get a little bit of everything here at this buffet. Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with bacon. They have bacon here every day, so I always have some bacon. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, I think of it. So the pool here is packed. So that's one thing I have noticed. If you're paranoid about COVID, this is probably not the best place for you to come. To me, it seems very packed. I'm okay with it, but some people might be uncomfortable, so just something for you to think about. So for me, one of the coolest things about this resort is check out this view from this infinity pool. We're literally right on the beach. The ocean is right there, crystal blue, beautiful waves. It's a beautiful view and a nice spot to sit and relax right here at this amazing resort.
All right, guest team. Attention here.
They also have a ton of games here, tournaments at the pool, so they're really good about that and keep people entertained and having fun.
The most important rules. There are some rules. All right.
The staff here in the bars are very quick. They're really nice. Make sure if you're here, you tip them well. But they're really cool. Sometimes you get to resorts and you can tell sometimes the staff are tired and just have dealt with a lot of headaches. But here, I'm sure they've dealt with their share of headaches, but they keep a smile and a good attitude, which is great to see.
¿Comprende o no comprende? ¿Sí comprende? No, no comprende.
Again, this resort is right on the beach. I mean, just steps away. The water is crystal blue, clear, nice soft white sand beach. It's not the biggest beach, so if you're coming here and expecting to have a huge beach all to yourself, it's not big. As you can see, it's just this little area here. I'm sure if you walk down over there, you'll get more beach, but that's, I think, a different resort. But it's nice. It's not packed down here. The pool is packed. Down here, it's stayed pretty quiet and not a ton of people come down here. But it's a nice place to chill if you want to get away from all that noise and want to walk around and get the sand between your toes. A lot of resorts, normally when you're at the resort, you're staying at the resort. You can't really walk out easily because it's like a fortress. You got to go through gates, give your name, show your card, your room number. This one is nice because you walk out and you're literally right in the middle of the hotel zone. And I typically am going to stay at the resort, but I like that there's an OXXO right here, so I'm going to go ahead and get some snacks. I drink a lot of water, so I'm going to get a big jug of water just to make it easy on myself in case I do need something overnight. I don't got to walk all the way downstairs, but you know, a nice thing to have right here. And again, a ton of stuff to do. I'm sure there's clubs, bars, restaurants down the street. For me, I'm gonna stay at the resort. I paid for it, and I'm just gonna get the biggest bang for my buck.
All right, this is take two because I was talking and rambling, and I finally figured out I wasn't even recording. Cleaning service. This is the first time I had my room cleaned in 3 days. I'm not a messy person. I don't like people in my room a lot, especially right now with COVID going on. But I figured I'm gonna be here 5 days. I need to have my room cleaned at least once. And it seems like they did a pretty good job. Made my bed nice. I do have a blanket on there. I took out the blanket because I like having a blanket when I'm sleeping and I like the room cold. It seems like they've done my bed. They didn't really touch anything over here on my nightstand. This is what I'm most worried about, is that I have a lot of electronics. I have my laptop, I have my iPad, cameras, my GoPro, my Sony, a couple hard drives, a lot of batteries and wires, so I don't like giving people access to that, but it seems like that's been untouched. I have well over thousands of dollars worth of electronics there, so I'm always just paranoid about, and I'm afraid someone's gonna end up swiping it, but they did a good job. Good job, nice and clean. Let's check that bathroom out. Clean towels, that was my main thing that I wanted. Some clean towels, hand towels, bath towels, a decent wipe down of all the porcelain and the sinks and all that junk. Gonna rearrange some of my stuff here. My aloe vera, which I will need after a few days here. And I refilled my fridge. A nice big plus. I've had one beer. I don't drink a lot, and I definitely don't drink any soda or sugar water. I had gone through all these waters, and they made sure they filled all that up for me, which I appreciate. And I think they noticed that I drink all that water, and not only did they fill this up, so I've got 4 of these, and then a nice big one. But they left me another one right there, which I know I'm gonna go through, so I appreciate that. So they notice the habits of the people in the room, which is nice and a very beautiful touch. Every time I went out, I had the maid come personally and ask me, do you want your room cleaned? Do you want the room cleaned? Even though I had the little door thing on the handle, she just came up and asked very nicely. She wasn't mean at all about it, but she asked me, do you want the room cleaned? I can clean it for you, don't worry about it. And very nice, and I kept blowing her off the last couple of times, and I figured, no, today might be the day to have it cleaned. They did a good job. Make sure if you guys are in Mexico and Cancun, you leave a nice tip. You know, these people might have been out of work for quite a while, and are still kind of suffering from the pandemic. And you know, if you're complaining about people in the States about having their bars and their restaurants being closed, you can imagine here that's just based on tourism. They have had no work. So maid service, cleaning service, big thumbs up. All right, guys, I'm ready to check out. Got my negative COVID test. Good time to check out too, because we're expecting some rain today and some thunderstorms. So heading out at a good time. Heading over to my next destination. Make sure you check out the next video, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys at the next vid.